Welcome everyone back to another Minecraft not an add-on showcase. Today I am showing you guys every possible way you can make a generator for your SkyGen. These are just the base ways and some of my favorite ways that I prefer over other ways, and well, let's get into it. So your base generator is just going to be a 0-tick always active generator. It is just a set block command, always active, 0 ticks, execute on first tick. And that's it. That's as generatory as you can get. That is literally the only. If this was all you ever used, you wouldn't really have a problem. But a lot of these being spawned in on your map can cause lag. That is why I prefer a lot of the times the delay version. Delay, it only executes the command every second. So I have it on 20 ticks. Every 20 ticks is 1 real life second. This is just like the previous one, just if there's a whole lot of them, it'll cause slightly less lag than if you didn't have the delay. Another one of my favorites that I like to do is setting it to needs redstone. So here's a normal generator, except we have needs redstone on it. And all this requires is your players to grab a lever or something and power their own generators. As you can see, this one's powered right now. If I unpower it, then it won't run the command, it won't cause lag, it won't do anything, it'll just exist. It's a block in the world. So your players can turn on or off their generators, they can remove their levers if they don't want someone raiding their base, taking their supplies from their generators or something like that. And I find this one really nice. And I like to combine this with the delay version. So if we activate this, not only does it require me to activate it, but it is a bit delayed too. This is the least lag you could possibly get with this version of generator. It is needs power, 20 tick, and yeah, that's what it is. Needs redstone and 20 tick. Now there are more generators that you can make than just block generators. Say you want to generate an item. You grab yourself a structure block, name it whatever you want, drop your item inside of it. Let's say we want this to generate just a cooked iron ingot, or let's say we want it to generate gas tiers. And so we drop that inside and we click save. Then we head over to our generator and type this command in to load the structure, gen 1, right above it. And when we activate, it will now load that in every 100 ticks, which is 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds it spawns a gas tier. You can even do this with entities as well, or if you just have a bigger thing you want to generate, we can set a creeper inside of here, save it, and then when we load this one, it'll summon a creeper every 5 seconds also. Or we can change that to something else. For any instance that you may want to do this, you can have these two, or whatever blocks you want. You can make this actually pretty big and just say you gotta remember to save it, and now it will load that in. It can be pretty cool. And here is a standard generator that's generating stone and an auto miner. Auto miners, a lot of people for some reason don't know how to make. It is just setting the block beneath it to air and then destroying the block also. You have to make sure this is on a tick delay, because if it's not, then you get something along the lines of this. And that is, oh my gosh, that is a mess. There's also a cool one that I've never seen anyone use, but it is just setting it to stone and then destroying. Instead of having a auto miner that you can place on any, you could have separate auto miners that you just buy directly from whatever generator it is. A cool thing I like to do is whenever I have starter gens is to make them a bit random, or so it seems. Now here we have a little generator line and they generate stone and coal. Every time you break it, it has a chance of spawning stone or coal. Now this may seem random, but it is very much not. It takes a command block for every new ore you want to put in there, or every new block, and you just have their delay and ticks offset by a little bit. Eventually the blocks will spawn in. So if I keep punching this, stone will spawn in, and then coal will sometimes spawn in, and it's pretty cool. I do this with a lot. This one is a more advanced but more accurate version of the random generator thing, and it requires one command block, an armor stand, and then however many command blocks for every block you want to add into it. The command is pretty long. You need a armor stand with a name, or just an armor stand, and it be the only armor stand in the world. It's best to just name it, and then you're going to create a scoreboard objective of whatever you want to call it. Mine is called random generator, and you're going to run this command: scoreboard players random on the armor stand, random generator. This is minimum and this is maximum. So 1 to 100, that would be 1% to 100%. If you want like decimals, go to 1,000, and every number in there you can just treat as an extra number. For this, we are going to 100 for 100%, and we are having execute commands on execute as the armor stand if its score is between 1 to 20. That means there is a 20% chance for it to run this command and fill the air with coal. This one is from 21 to 70, meaning there is roughly a 50% chance for it to run this command, changing the air into stone. This one is slightly less with iron, and this one is even less with diamond, being only 9%, going from 91 to 100. Well, 10%. And so how this works, how it looks in action, is you just break the block and it's constantly randomizing. If we look into this command block, 47, 44, 27, 46, 50, 33, 48, it's all over the place, 65. And as we break this, it goes randomly. And this is a really fun way to keep your players interested into your starter gens area if you have one. And well, that's all I can think of off the top of my head as far as these generators go. If you guys like this kind of content, or if you enjoy this video, consider liking. Subscribing is free. You can unsubscribe at any time. It means a lot if you do. And as always, I'll see you later, cadets. By the way, this was for only command block versions. For all those people who are coming in and saying, well, just get a add-on to do it, I have a ton of these. I have the add-on pack not in here. I have them all. I know about them. I also know about scripts. I know about all that. But a lot of people don't have access to that, so I try to do everything with commands if possible.